Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fighting Indians football on the Vero Beach Football's YouTube channel, streaming live. Just as we promised, we're bringing you tonight's playoff game, the Region 2 8A quarterfinal. Your Vero Beach Fighting Indians and the Olympia Titans from Orlando. All of this made possible by Reliable Septic here in Vero Beach. Bruce McCullers making it all possible for the local community. And we want to thank Reliable Septic and Bruce McCullers for putting this together for us. Todd Wood, Chris Big Toe Heiser, Jason Ground, Ryan Miller, patrolling the sidelines like a wounded koala bear. Tonight, Vero Beach coming in with another perfect 10-0 record.
All right, Indian
their
fans,
fourth
on your feet because
consecutive undefeated regular season. And here come the Fighting Indians. Packed house tonight, Billy Livings Field at the Citrus Bowl for the Region 2 8A quarterfinal. A lot of new faces, or familiar faces, I should say, in the crowd that have made the special trip to come and watch the Fighting Indians. A lot of guys home from college. A lot of alumni making the game tonight. Stands filling up early on the home team side. Away side, I see a lot of red. Olympia tonight wearing the white jerseys and the dark pants, dark helmets. Vero Beach, white pants, red helmets, and the gunmetal gray jerseys with the almost illegible numbers on the back.
I'm excited too.
And I'm pretty much pumped up. Congratulations to Chris Big Toe Heiser, the father of the Pinky Toe, born last week. Josie Heiser. Congratulations. And there's the kickoff. Vero Beach will return. They scoop it up. And taken out of bounds. I believe that's Bell. And Bell's taken out at the Vero Beach 33. 1st and 10, Fighting Indians.
Forcing it down on the play, number 15, Damian Alston. Indians ball, 1st and 10. Indians 1st and 10 from the 30. Opening at quarterback, number 17, Nick Zeladonio.
Vero Beach last week defeated Sebastian River 35-6. And as I mentioned earlier, they come into tonight's contest with a perfect regular season record for the 4th consecutive year. 10-0. Motion to our side. They give the handoff to Dixon, and Dixon plows his way through the offensive line across the 30. Pickup of 1. 2nd and 9. It's pretty windy atop the press box this evening. Winds blowing out of the north. And Celadonio in the gun. Twins to either side. Dix in his right pocket. Celadonio looking to his left and guns one to the far sideline. Pass is complete. About a yard short of the first down. 3rd down and 1. That pass complete to Cuff. Eventually pushed out of bounds after he made the catch by a Titan defender. Defense jumped. And that will be a Vero Beach 1st down. And usually we're on the opposite side of that, but Vero Beach strikes early, and they catch Olympia offsides.
Yeah, we'll take that all day.
Celadonio at quarterback coming into tonight's game. 122 of 187 attempts, 1,700 yards, and 20 touchdowns, throwing only 5 INTs. Trips to our side, single receiver to the far side. Celedonio drops back, looking, has all day to throw. Throws to the far sideline. Pass is caught, and he's got room to run. Eventually wrangled inside the 30 to the 29. First down, Vero Beach, and that's Bell with the catch.
Tackle on the play for Olympia, number 8, Ronald Teague.
Bell, 23 receptions, 401 yards, 5 touchdowns
29-yard line.
before the start of the game. Ten on the play clock. Dean gives it to Dix. Dix, big hole over the right side. Makes a nice spin move and then lunges forward to the 20-yard line. He's going to be a yard shy of the first down.
Tackle on the play for Olympia, number 6, Josh Green.
Green on the stop for Olympia.
Give him a gain of 8, second down 2. Dixon down
Another
to the
handoff to
15,
Dixon. Dixon
first down.
up to the 15, and that will be
Tackle on the
a
play
first
for
down
Olympia, number 52,
for Vero
Jackson
Beach.
Duffy.
Duffy makes the
Ball being
stop
marked at the 15-yard line,
for Olympia.
10-0.
Vero Beach quickly up to the ball. Vero Beach checks the sidelines with 14 to go on the play clock. And they reset. They give it to Dixon. Dixon over the left side. He cuts it back up, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown! Fighting Indians! Keem Dixon started off wide to the outside, then broke it back up to the inside of the Titans defense, and then pretty much just jogs into the end zone untouched for the score.
Dixon for the touchdown. Number 24, Braden Dickin for the point after.
Braden Dick on for the point after. Kicks up. Dick right down the middle.
Kick is good. 9:52 to play in the opening quarter. Indians 7, Olympia 0.
9:52 to go in the first quarter. Vero Beach strikes first, and they lead Olympia 7-0. Once again, the game brought to you by Reliable Septic. Bruce McCullers and his team doing a great job. Thank you very much, Reliable Septic. I've used them several times, whether it's for the clean out or dumpster rental. Local business supporting your local team. Reliable Septic. Thank you very much for tonight's broadcast. You're watching the 2017 FHSAA football
Olympia, number 6, Josh Green,
quarterfinal
and number 28, Christian Leary.
on the Vero Beach YouTube channel. Great kick there, Dick, in the end zone. Touchback.
Back goes into
First
the
and
end zone,
10,
come out for the 20, first and 10.
Olympia.
Olympia.
Rights to the broadcast
Reminding all Vero
of this
fans,
regional
last
quarterfinal
someone's going to win the golf cart. No
in the
offense to everybody
2017
here, but that's me.
FHSAA Class 8A football championships have been granted
And no, I'm not drawing the
to
name,
our
but boy,
Fighting
man,
Indians football YouTube channel by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without expressed written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is strictly prohibited. Olympia, a nice run there on first down, close to the 30, about 2 yards short, 2nd and 2.
Going to mark you down on the 28-yard line. Gain of 8, second down 2.
Handoff, right side. Stuffed by the defense.
On the carry, number 10.
Looked like McDonough came rolling out of there.
Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 59, Jack Karshner.
Jack Karshner stuffing holes.
On the play, gonna bring up a third down.
That's what he does.
28.
The Olympia quarterback, if you haven't heard, committed to Michigan. He's their main offensive weapon. This time he hands off, and another big play by the defense. 4th down and 2, and Olympia may be punting early, and we need to stay home.
Titans come off 4th down and 2 for the 28. In punt, number 99, Joshua Hughes.
Hughes
Set to receive for the
on to
Fighting
punt
Indians, number 5, Jamar
for
Trusty.
Olympia. And Trusty calls for the fair catch, and an over-the-shoulder catch. Beautifully done by Trusty. Dangerous and beautifully done. Dangerous, Trusty's middle name.
The wind is very strong here, so I mean, it was a very tricky over-the-shoulder catch. Great catch there, and we have pretty decent field position, I would say.
Vero Beach, 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Four-man front for the defense. They walk in a 5th. Celedonio looks to his left and throws. A little bit low. Incomplete. Would have been about a 5-yard gain. That was for Bell, and Bell's about 6'6". I'm sorry, Cuff.
Broken up on the play.
Incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Antonio Carter Jr. Indians 2nd down 10.
So Dixon, with that touchdown in the first quarter, or the first series for Vero Beach. Vero Beach leading 7-0, 8:04 to go in the first quarter. Screen pass. And Celedonio completes it. Receiver is slung down to the ground. That's Jacob Bell. Bell picks up 3. 3rd down and 7 for Vero Beach. And as Big Toe mentioned, the wind is swirling. There is no direction. It's changed direction 3 or 4 times. Once again, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Reliable Septic. Local company supporting the local team. Celedonio with all day to throw. Steps up twice in the pocket. Throws to the far sideline. I believe they're going to give him the catch. They do. That's Jacob Bell. Celedonio putting it where no one else but Bell could catch it. You've heard that reference several times, and that's a Vero Beach 1st down. Bell, prior to that catch, 23 receptions, 401 yards, and 5 touchdowns coming into tonight's game. They give it to Dixon. Dixon, hop, skip, and a jump. Across the 50. He's breaking away. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Dropped inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. Jarvis Jones trying to get the offensive line up there, and here come the jumbo package.
Touchdown saving tackle by number 20, Antonio Carter Jr. Indians 1st and 10 at the 2.
Andre Johnson coming in late to make things interesting. Keem in the Thundercat. Here we go. Right side. And he's in. Akeem just falling over the big guys up front. In for Vero Beach's 2nd score of the first quarter. And Akeem hits 20 touchdowns with that one. Braden Dick in for the point after. Good snap. Kick is up. And it's good. 6 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Vero Beach on top, 14-0. You're watching the Region 2 8A quarterfinal. Your Vero Beach Fighting Indians YouTube channel. Brought to you by Reliable Septic. You see the graphic right there. Reliable Septic, whether it's cleanouts, dumpster rental, 562-4242. Text Bruce right now and let him know you've heard his name. A great local business supporting your local football team into the playoffs. Couldn't do it without him. Thank you, Reliable Septic. Dick kicking off for Vero Beach. Another boomer into the end zone, and that's what we need. First and 10 from the Olympia 20. And Toe, we talked about how nice it is to have a kicker kick things into the end zone, and you can just really count on that. It's a nice tool to have.
That is absolutely huge. I mean, he kicked into the wind through the end zone. That's an awesome starting field position for this defense, and to put them, they have to march 80 yards down the field on this tough defense. I mean, that's huge to be able to start out every series like that.
First and 10, 20-yard line.
Olympia Titans coming into tonight's game with a 6-4 record, well coached by Kyle Hayes. Quarterback steps up and throws, and he's looking down the far sideline. He's got a man. There was some contact. No flag. Incomplete. Just some of your basic hand fighting.
Milton's pass intended on the play for number
Milton
11,
was looking for Jordan Underwood.
Second and 10, Titans.
Two of them. As we mentioned, Milton, main piece of the offense for the Titans, 6'6", 220, committed to Michigan. He's the double threat. He can move well, and he's got a heck of an arm. This time Milton hands the ball off, and there's a big hole over the left side. And then the ball carrier is rattled by the secondary of the Fighting Indians. Welcome to Billy Living's Field at the Citrus Bowl.
On the play, number 10, Tyson Stevenson. Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 42, Avion Irving.
That was Avion Irving
on the 29-yard line, 3rd and 1.
putting the pedal to the metal. This time, keeper, and a nice run there. Big surge by the offensive line. Milton picks it up himself, and I'm pretty sure that that's probably what Olympia relies on for short yardage situations, is Milton just keeping it and tucking it and running.
While we have a break in the action, I want to thank McDonald's of Vero, Jeremy Odom, for donating at Tuesday's lunches for our whole team. Also, when we're in line, varsity football banquet on January 28th at the OK Corral in Okeechobee.
Tonight's game,
football parents,
the Region 2 8A quarterfinal,
a wonderful event,
is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association, the FHSAA, Democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equally in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. Speaking of sportsmanship, sportsmanship is having pride in your high school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and for those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by Vero Beach Fighting Indians football and the FHSAA. Milton looking to the far sideline, completes the pass. Receiver, after he makes the catch, spins but unable to get out of the grasp of the Vero Beach defender.
Marlon Washington. Tackle on the play.
Washington with the catch.
Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 20, Emmanuel Anderson. Going to give him a gain of 2 on the play, marking it to 37.
With the tackle.
Second down 8.
E-Man comes into tonight's contest, 46 solo tackles, 69 total tackles. Pickup of a couple there. 3rd and 5 coming up
On the carry
for the Titans. Stevenson on that play for Olympia. Johnson
Ball on the 39.
makes the catch, or excuse me, the tackle. The bells threw me off. I'm used to hearing cowbells, not church bells. Milton pumps, throws. Receiver falls down, incomplete.
Milton's pass intended on the play for number 11.
4th down
Underwood is incomplete.
for Olympia. 4th and 5.
Number 31, Alan Glanville.
No. Mr. O'Neill mentions Alan Glanville. Alan Glanville receives the reliable septic player of the season. All-purpose yards, all-purpose player. Comes into tonight's game with 9 touchdowns, and we'll talk more about Allen after this punt. High kick this time. Trustees telling everybody to get away from it. Takes a Titan bounce across the 25 and will die at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Vero from the 23. Glanville coming into tonight's game. 9 touchdowns, 4 rushing,
22-yard line.
2 fumble recovers for a touchdown. 2 interception returns for touchdown, and 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown. Alan Glanville, your reliable septic player of the season. Didn't even make the Super 11 or whatever it is. How'd you miss that one? That's all right. We didn't miss him. Celedonio dropping back all day to throw. Airs one out. D. Harris nonchalantly turns for the ball. He wants a flag from the ref. Not going to get it. Refs are letting the receivers and defensive backs play, and we like to see that. That eventually will work, hopefully, to our favor. 2nd and 10. Thank all of you that are tuning in. And nice hole over the right side, and a great bit of running by Dixon. Dixon, I think Jarvis, or no, that was Gordo, might have shoved Dixon in the chest to give him an extra 2 or 3 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
Tackle on the play, number 24.
It's been a solid offensive line all season long. Maxwell, Hunter Riggins, Monte Carlos, Gordo, and Jarvis Jones. This time they hand the ball off. And unwilling to go down is Akeem Dixon. It's a pickup of almost 9. We'll call it 8. 2nd and 2.
Number 20, Antonio Carter Jr. Going to give him a gain of 8 on the play, mark it on the 44-yard line. 2nd down 2.
And another big run for Dixon. He picks up the 1st down. And Dixon is just, he looks like he's stopped at the line of scrimmage and then makes a move and finds a hole and able to pick up another 8 or 9 yards. So he is really, really running well so far this evening. Vero Beach, 2 slots, 2 receivers. Celedonio fakes the handoff to Dixon. He had pressure, but he's able to air one out. The pass is caught. Looked like D. Harris. I think he's hungry. I'll give him a granola bar. Great catch there, D. Harris. Perfectly timing his jump, going up and getting the ball. Celedonio hit as he releases the ball.
Number 20, Antonio Carter Jr.
We got the replay on the Jumbotron, and I'm guessing on TV as well. I'm learning as we go. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I can butter a biscuit. Twins to either side. Trusty in. He's in Celedonio's left pocket. This time Trusty's hit at the line of scrimmage.
Jamar Trusty on the carry for the Indians.
Linebackers and defensive line did a nice job scraping down towards the ball.
Tackle on the play for the Titans, number 8.
Second and goal. Teague makes the play for Olympia.
Second and goal, 8-yard line.
So we've got a different look coming in now and a different offensive set with the reliable septic player of the season, Alan Glanville, coming in. And he is set up in the Thundercat offense. Motion to our side. Glanville fakes the pitch, takes it himself right up the middle, follows a couple guys, sidesteps another tackler. The horn went off before he even went in there. Glanville points at the Olympia defender, said, "Hey, buddy, nice try. I'm Alan Glanville, reliable septic player of the season." Glanville, 10 touchdowns on the season. Now, I'm going to have to break out my erasable pen and redo the stats. Braden Dick on for the point after. Celedonia will hold.
Touchdown for the Fighting Indians, number 31, Alan Glanville. In for the point after, number 24, Braden Dick.
Snap. Holds good. Kick is up. And it's good.
With 2:45 to play in the opening quarter, the Indians stretch their lead, now 21-0.
Two minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first. Vero Beach on top, 21-0.
Fighting Indian football.
Tonight's game brought to you by
Indian
Reliable Septic.
For 2017,
562-4242.
John Auger.
Since 1954, local company.
Project management.
Working hard for the local community.
Kicking off for Vero, number 24.
Pump outs, dumpster rentals. I've used them for both, not at the same time.
Number 28, Christian Leary.
Affordable, reliable. That's why they're called Reliable Septic. Braden Dick to kick off for the Fighting Indians. Vero Beach on top, 21-0. This time Dick with a fake. No. I think the wind blew the ball over before Dick was able to get up to it. Dick very gentle with that kick. Didn't go very far, but the wind blew it off the tee. So he will make his second attempt. And he got all of that. That one's going into the end zone as well. Beautiful. So Dick having a great first quarter here. 3 for 3 on extra points and just booting the ball into the end zone. Also, I missed it last week during the Sebastian game, number 89. Ben Jurgen returned one of the kickoffs in the Sebastian game. I think he probably ran like 17 yards across the field and maybe picked up 1 yard. But Ben Jurgen, I saw it happen. Just wanted to make mention of it. That was last week. This is now. Milton. He's in the grass, but he's sacked!
Tackle in the backfield, number 7, Joe Milton.
Milton tackled. Sacked.
Play for the Fighting Indians, number 32, Cameron Hicks.
Okay. I know you're tired of me saying it almost as much as you're tired of me saying Reliable Septic. But Cameron Hicks, every time he's in there, he makes something happen. Okay? Reese is leading the defense. All right? With 10.5 sacks. Hicks has 7.5 sacks. This time Milton just has to unload. He had the entire defensive line in his face. A lot of pressure. And that should be intentional grounding. That's what Coach Jay is expressing his discontent with the officials, maybe in haiku fashion. And now the fans join the party. And there's the flag. There was no one within 15 yards of that pass.
Against number 7.
And
he lost it down.
And the referees, under advisement from the Vero Beach Fighting Indians fans, decide to throw the flag. I mean, it was obviously, that's the pure definition of intentional grounding is what it was. So now Olympia finds themselves between a rock and their own end zone. Milton this time runs it, tucks and runs. And that's what he's good at, but he's stopped after he breaks across the 5 to the 6. Very, very short and a dangerous punting situation for Olympia. Johnson makes the tackle for Vero Beach.
Argument the 7 for a gain of 2, 4th down, 23. Into punt, number 99. Joshua Hughes. Set to receive for the Fighting Indians, number 5, Kamar Trusty.
Hughes punting for Olympia. Gets it away. He had some pressure. Nice punt. Trusty's back. The ball takes a bounce at the 40-45, trickles across midfield into Fighting Indians territory. 1st and 10, Vero Beach at their own 44-yard line. Trusty wisely staying away from that one. And Olympia has to feel good about themselves at least. They got away a nice punt and back Vero Beach up. 1 minute, 22 seconds to go. In the first quarter, Vero Beach on top 21-0. Until this isn't what anyone really had in mind. We still have a lot of football left, but Olympia came into tonight's game with some pretty good hype and obviously a 4-star quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, and watching them warm up, they definitely have some athletes on the field, some bigger guys. I mean, this is a playoff team for sure. I'm very pleased the way Vero Beach is playing so far tonight. Pretty much, a perfect game so far. Let's have them continue.
This time, Celedonio hands it off. Dixon! Tripped up at the H. I told him to lower it. The H. Dixon trips over the H right before midfield, and he goes down after picking up 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Give him a gain of 5. He's at midfield. 2nd down, 5 Indians.
Vero Beach ranked 21st coming into tonight's game. Olympia ranked 110th in the state. Celedonio lets one fly! And D. Harris is there. There's a flag on the play.
On the play to number 10, DeMarcus Harris.
Not sure what that flag is for.
Seem to have a flag on the play.
And Harris goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line. So another beautiful hookup for Celedonio and Harris. Defense pass interference declined. So D. Harris got a step on the Olympia defender, and he reached out and grabbed him. And Harris still blew by him.
1st and goal from the 3-yard line for the Indians. Tackle on the play for the Titans on the last play, number 20.
Jumbo package up for the Fighting Indians. Give it to Dixon. Dixon.
Flag on the play.
We do have a flag on the play. And it looked like we were set.
Good ball.
Offsides against the defense. I thought so. We looked like we were set.
Half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal Indians from the 2.5.
So that pushes Vero Beach even closer.
From the 1.5.
And I doubt that they'll change the play. Dixon finds a crease, and he's in for the touchdown. "19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Vero Beach up 27-0. Waiting on Dick to kick the extra point.
On the direct snap between Dixon to the end zone.
There's a snap. Celedonio puts it down, and Dick puts it right down the middle.
28-0 Indians.
19 seconds to go. Vero Beach leading Olympia 28-0. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Reliable Septic. We wouldn't be able to broadcast the game per FHSAA regulations without their help, so thank you to Bruce McCullers and
football boosters.
Reliable Septic.
Members include Carter Associates, Indian River Cabinet Design, Maureen Norton,
562-4242.
and Nelson Morgan.
Reliable Septic, local company,
for the Indians.
supporting your local team.
Deep to receive, number 6, Josh Green, and number 28, Christian Leary.
Green and Leary back to receive for Olympia. Dick lets this one fly. It's going to be short of the end zone at the 3.
Return, number 6, Josh
Up the
Green.
left side, across the 10, 20, 15, then tripped up at the 17-yard line.
25, tackled short of the 30.
1st and 10, Olympia.
Tackled
From their,
Fighting Indians, number 9, Javian Cuff.
it's going to be like the 20, I'm going to call it the 27-yard line.
Olympia's ball, 1st and 10, 28-yard line.
That pass incomplete
Marlon Washington is incomplete.
for Washington, and Washington and Milton are a pretty good hookup all season long. Incomplete that time. 2nd and 10 for the Titans. Girls lacrosse team, stick benders, hitting the road tomorrow to Wishbone tournament. Wish them luck. Pressure. Milton able to escape, then just heaves one down the field. He's got a receiver. Unfortunately, he's from Vero Beach.
Milton's pass intended on the play for number 11, Jordan Underwood, is intercepted by number 8, Will Stribling. Indians ball, 1st and 10, 19-yard line.
Will Stribling
Looks like the last play of the
timed it perfectly and picks the pass off. You got to hand it to the defensive line, breaking through and putting the pressure on Milton. And he just unloaded one, and it hung up there forever. And Will Stribling went up and got it. We're going to get one play off before halftime. And this one's gunned, intended for D. Harris, incomplete.
Depending on the play, number 20.
And then number 20, Carter, was right there, and it hit Carter, and I think it ricocheted off of him. I know he would have caught that. Well, I don't know if I agree with that call. Carter was playing really good defense. That's going to be pass interference, and that will be the final play of the first quarter. Vero Beach on top, 28-0.
15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Automatic first down. Indians are now at the 34-yard line. There will be one untimed down.
All right, so we can't end the first quarter on the penalty, I believe is the ruling. So there will be one untimed down. And they give it to Trusty. Trusty still on his feet. And then eventually goes down close to the 50-yard line. So there's not going to be much of a field exchange here. They're going to have to walk probably about 3 yards to the other side of midfield and put the ball down. Unlike if you were on the 5 at one end of the field and at the end of the quarter, walk all the way down to the other end.
Olympia 0.
So I'm happy to say my son's in town for the game. from Palm Beach Atlantic College. My son Harry Wood played for the Fighting Indians last season. Well, he played for all 4 seasons, but the last season he was the right tackle on the offensive line, and the slogan was "Keep Mike Dean clean." And son, how do you feel back here watching the Fighting Indians? How do they look?
Oh man, they look great. I miss it a whole lot, but college is treating me right too.
Now you guys set the precedent leading into this season with taking a lot of pride in the offensive line, and you guys got a lot of recognition, deservedly so, for the offensive line. You guys take a lot of pride. There's still some guys out there from last year's offensive line. What kept you guys together? What kept you consistent?
Just going to practice every day with a great mindset, getting after it with Coach Willis and Coach Mack. Coach Bethel would lead us in the pre-practice warm-ups as well, which also got us going. And it's just a blast out there fighting with your brothers on the field. But once you get off the field, it's great. You know, we're a brotherhood.
Sponsors tonight. We're going live. YouTube sponsor Bruce McCullers and Reliable Septic. Bruce says, "Go Vero and go Gators." They're gonna need some help.
So 1st and 10.
1st and 10, 50.
Thank you, son. This pass is complete to Trusty. Trusty dropped at the 44-yard line.
Tackle on the play, number 24, Brandon Young.
About 4 yards short
and 3. Give him again.
Of the first down.
Mark it on the 43.
2nd and 4. And Vero Beach, their offense and defense really, really looks solid so far. A lot of football to go, but they look great. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Reliable Septic. Local business supporting your local team. 562-4242. This time they give it to Trusty again. Trusty! Fresh legs, tripped up at the 35 toe, and it looked like he was just a ball of fire turning the corner.
He was a shoestring tackle away from breaking that. I mean, and nobody's going to catch him in the open field. He's one of the fastest guys on our team.
He didn't look like he was shot out of a cannon. He looked like something was shot out of a cannon at someone, and that someone was running for their life. Play clock down to 6. Some positive encouragement from the fans. They get the snap away. Celedonia with pressure steps up in the pocket. Oh! Overthrown. That was for D. Harris.
On the play for number 10, DeMarcus
Overthrown. And I'll tell you, Celedonio, he stands up in that pocket and stays strong to the very last second. Vero Beach bringing in a different offensive set. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to the far side. We got 1 man in the slot. Looks like Big Daddy. And we got J. Bell split wide. Single coverage over here. They fake the hand. Oh, no, they give the handoff to Dixon. And Dixon plows forward.
Here for the Indians, number 6, Akeem Dixon.
Across the 35.
Close to the 32-yard line.
Up to about the 33. Pickup of a couple. 3rd and 7.
Number 4, James Lynch Jr. They mark him at the 32, give him a gain of 3, 3rd down 7, Vero.
Jimmy Lynch Jr. making the tackle for the Titans. And here comes another offensive look for the Fighting Indians. Keith Woolard in their receiver. He's done some really good things this season. Motion to the far side, looks like cuff. The defense left early, and they left early and went the wrong way. Jacob Bell with the pass, complete! What a play, Vero Beach! Fighting Indians, what a play! They fake the reverse. Jacob Bell comes around the left side. He's left-handed and throws a beautiful pass. We do have a player down on the field. It looks like it might be Jarvis. I hope he's going to be all right. Guys are all around him.
They're down on the field for the Fighting Indians, number 55, Jarvis Jones.
It is Jarvis. Jarvis has had a few injuries this season, and he's always come back strong. It's got to be serious to keep Jarvis Jones down on the ground. A.J. Brewersdorf out there taking a look at him. It looks like they are working, I believe, on his knee. I don't know. He got tangled up in the mess. Maybe just twisted his knee, hopefully, and he's going to be okay. And you got Hunter Riggins out there. Jarvis and Hunter, part of that offensive line we were talking about from last year. Jarvis needs a little bit of help coming off the field. He's a big body, over 300 pounds.
55, Jarvis Jones.
And over 6'3".
Capping a scoring play, Indians throw a little razzle and some dazzle into this thing.
And
it was Jacob Bell's pass, complete.
Jarvis is slow to come off the field, but he's able to put a little pressure on it.
Indians 34.
Coach Willis,
point after touchdown. Number 24, Braden Dick,
trying to help him. We'll see what we got. Coach Jay's going to go out and take a look too. Jacob Bell with the touchdown pass. I believe it was to Trusty. I got locked into the injury. We hope Jarvis is okay. Braden Dick on for the point after. Crowd giving Jarvis a well-deserved round of applause. They love him here, and he's been a big part of the Fighting Indians' success for the past 2 seasons. Get him over to the cart, and we'll give you a little update when we know something. Braden Dick on for the extra point. Kicks up, and I think the wind got a hold of that one, but Braden Dick somehow is able to thread the needle.
Kick is up and good. Indians 35 zip. 9:48.
9 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Vero Beach on top, 35-0. Also, we want to talk about and say hello to and
one of our major sponsors for
congratulations to our very own Chris Big Toe Heiser, the pinky toe, making its landing earlier this week. Toe earlier this week.
Yes, Monday.
Josie Heiser. Named after one of my favorite movies, The Outlaw Josie Wales. So I don't know why, but that's one of his favorite movies. Congratulations to the Heiser family. Little Josie. I'm sure she's listening to the YouTube broadcast as we speak. Braden Dick, another boot into the end zone. Doesn't matter what side or what direction we're kicking in this evening. Braden Dick is aiming for the end zone, and he's hit that one. 1st and 10, Olympia, from their own 20-yard line. We have a flag on the play.
The whistle stops playing. Timeout on the field. Timeout Indians.
Tonight's Region 2 8A quarterfinal.
Breaking the action. We want to thank Golf Carts of Vero Beach.
Football Championships is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equally in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. The FHSAA.
I want to give a shout out to 14 Bones Barbecue, who generously
tonight's broadcast
to feed the entire varsity team.
I want to keep reminding you, because we couldn't have done it without them.
Every week.
It's Reliable Septic in Vero Beach.
Meeting every Sunday as we review film to prepare for our next game.
They stepped up to help us out, to help us bring the game to you, and also the fans in Olympia. 562-4242. Text Bruce right away and let him know that you heard Reliable Septic
Indians, number 7.
on the Fighting Indians Network.
Andre Johnson. We have a flag on the play.
They have a flag on the play.
A dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Indians. That'll cost them 15 and be a first down for the Titans.
Personal foul. We're trying to work things out up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ball being placed now at the Titans' 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Olympia.
First and 10. Unsportsmanlike the call against the Fighting Indians. Ball's free.
Carry on the play, number 10.
Already down.
Stevenson
on the carry.
Tackle on the play, Fighting Indians, number 20, Emmanuel.
Stop by E-Man.
No gain on the play, 2nd down, 10.
We also want to wish Coach Vold, congratulate him, I guess, on his marriage and honeymoon. He's on his honeymoon right now, listening to us. So I don't know. I guess okay. It's a compliment to us, I guess. He's listening to us, watching us. Ball is tipped.
Milton's pass.
Receiver was also tipped. A flag comes out of nowhere.
Number 3, Marlon Washington is in.
And there's a
flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Ball was intended for Washington. Coach Jay is fired up. I don't know if that was an odd shot on our player or if it just got tangled up the wrong way. I'm not sure.
And there was some pass interference there. I mean, there was so much action going on. It was really hard to tell what happened. But I'm glad to see he's up and walking. That was a shot right there.
Johnny Bryant is coming off the field. He's looking a little woozy, and we hope he's okay. He's going to get checked out. Johnny Bryant is going to catch his wind and going to check him out. Looks like Jarvis is over here at the bench. He's got his left leg propped up. I don't see any ice on it right now.
Flag on the field.
We have 2 flags now. And waiting on the refs. They're pointing in the Titan direction. 2 penalties.
3 penalties on the play. You got
personal foul against
Indians.
Vero Beach.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Olympia. Unsportsmanlike against Vero. So Vero has 2. Olympia has 1. So they will mark off the 15-yarder against the Fighting Indians to the dismay of the Fighting Indian faithful. And yours truly. And appropriately, the Darth Vader Death March is being played. Bad ref. Bad ref. Just kidding.
Once the dust settles, it'll be 1st and 10 Titans from the Indians.
So well executed by Jason Ground, who's playing the music this evening. So well timed. Now it will be a 1st and 10 for the Titans. Coach Jay pleading his side of the story. Referees are ganging up on Coach Jay. It's 3 versus 1. Coach Ray Hall comes out, the voice of reason, believe it or not. And now we are back to action.
Okay, 1st and 10 Olympia, 46-yard line, 8:19 to play in the half.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 after the lengthy delay. And Milton hands the ball off. Ball carry over the left side, has room, and then he's cut down short of the 40-yard line at the 41. Stevenson on the carry.
Tackle on the play, finding
Pickup
Indians,
of
number
5.
71, Alan Glanville.
Second down and 5. Glanville makes the stop.
Gain of 5 on the play, mark at 41-yard line, second down 5.
Milton steps up and throws, completes this pass to the far sideline. Eventually knocked out of bounds.
Milton's pass complete on the play to number
And then
Jordan Underwood. We
it
have
looks
flags
like
on the
Vero bumped him out of bounds. I'm not sure what the flag is for. I think it's probably going to be some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct or late hit, but it didn't look like it came that late. But referees are trying to keep things under control, so we got to applaud them for that.
dead ball.
Personal fouls against
the defense.
Vero Beach. That'll be another
15-yard penalty on
15 yards.
Olympia.
And so the penalties, 30 yards in the past couple of plays, have put Olympia in pretty good position. They're at the Fighting Indians 16.
16-yard line.
Milton hands the ball off to the second back. Falls forward to maybe the 14.
Number 10, Tyson Stevenson.
13, picks up 2 to Stevenson. Second down
Tackle on the
and
play,
8.
Fighting Indians.
Olympia, as Toe mentioned earlier in the broadcast, a definitely playoff contender.
Gain of 3, second down 7.
A very good team, very disciplined team. 4-star quarterback. Great coaching. Ball carrier across the 10. Short of the first. It's going to be about a couple yards short. Third down and 2.
Carry on the play, number 16, D'Angelo Edgerton. Is marked down at the 9-yard line. Third down 4.
And they hand the ball off. Ball carrier spins his way
Carry number 16, D'Angelo
up
Edgerton.
to, he's going to be close the first down, and I think they're going to give it to him.
Fighting Indians 59, Jack Karshner.
Nope. I think they're going to mark him about a yard short.
Timeout on the field. I think officials timeout.
Officials take a timeout. They're going to measure. Tonight's game brought to you by Reliable Septic. Whether it's pump outs, dumpster rentals, 562-4242. When we moved into my house, it was a mess on the inside. We called Reliable Septic. It was a new thing to us that they had the dumpsters and brought it out to our house, let us keep it for as long as we needed. We filled it up, called them, they came out and picked it up, all for one fee. Very affordable. I am cheap. Just ask Jeffrey Allen Goff. He'll tell you the truth. For once. So after the measurement, 4th and 1. Vero Beach needs to stay on sides and watch the ball. Tight formation. No, Milton will probably run it. We do have a flag.
Number 7 on the carry, Joe Milton.
Delay a game against the Titans, and that you can take the 2 15-yard penalties that Vero Beach picked up, but that one right there hurts Olympia more than those 2 back-to-back 15-yard penalties that Vero Beach received. So now it's a 4th and 6.
4th down and 5.
You have to. I mean, just to get some points on the board, you got to do it. And you got the quarterback. I mean, the guy's got wheels. So I'm thinking quarterback draw here. Jack Karshner coming in to stuff the hole. That's what he does. Spread formation now. Our guys just need to contain Milton. And we have another flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a timeout. And the Olympia coach was out all the way out to the left hash before the timeout was even called, so he's lucky he's not going to get a penalty there, but I'm guessing that is just part of his frustration so far. We and they expected a little stronger offensive performance, I'm sure, from Olympia. And like I say, there's plenty of football to go. 6 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. Vero Beach on top 35-0.
Fourth down 5.
4th and 6. And the crowd comes to life. Let's see if the Titans came up with the right play. Milton throws it. It's caught. It might be enough for the first down. It was a low pass, and it was a good catch.
Milton's pass, complete on the play. To number 12, Shane Hook.
It'll be a 1st and goal. Nice catch
Pass.
by Hooks.
Marked at the Indians' 1 yard
Went
line.
down and got it.
Titans.
That wasn't an easy catch for Hooks, and it was an important one. Vero Beach figuring out what's going on. They hand the ball off, and looks like the Titans are in for their first score of the game, and Milton on the keeper. Kicks up. It's good. 6 minutes, 2 seconds. Vero Beach on top. Olympia on the board. 35-7.
Olympia 7.
Tonight's broadcast, as you can tell by the well-designed graphic by Ryan Miller. The Region 2 8A quarterfinal brought to you by Reliable Septic. 562-4242. Call them, let them know, email them, do what you have to do. Stop by, honk your horn. Let them know that you heard it here on the Fighting Indians Football YouTube channel. Want to Bruce, a big Gators fan. See if we can get a photo for his office. Maybe get one with David Reese. So there's a squib kick. And wow, nice hands on the far sideline. Offsides will be the call against the Titans. I think that's Auger over there. Big Daddy, who just snatched that thing out of the air. He plays baseball. He usually has a glove on.
On the kickoff. Be a 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
So another squib kick, and it was picked up and taken to the midfield line. I guess it's going to be the 50, maybe the 49. Yep, the 49-yard line. So into
15, Keith Woolard.
Woolard picks it up, and he's going to be in Titan territory. First and 10,
49-yard line.
From the Titan 49. Celedonio hands the ball off. Dixon doing a great job shuffling side to side and forward, if that's even physically possible, but that's what it looked like from here. 2 yards short of the first down, 2nd and 2.
3.
Give it to Dix again. Dix falls forward across the 40 to the 39, and that'll be a Vero Beach first down. Dix hit a couple times and still able to motor his way forward.
On play, number 24, Brandon Young. Indians on the 39-yard line, 1st and 10, Vero.
It looks like they're putting Johnson in the offensive set. Celedonio still at the quarterback position. They give it to Keem. Keem picks his way through the defensive line, stays on his feet, breaks another tackle, and then taken down at the 26-yard line, maybe the 27, but another Vero Beach first down. And Akeem Dixon is running extremely well, Toe.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, the whole night he gets every single yard he can, even after contact, leaning forward, getting that extra inch. I mean, he is giving it his all tonight and running fantastic, and the line is blocking great too.
1st and 10. And here comes the Olympia defense. They blitzed at the wrong time. Celedonio airs one out over top of the defenders. Touchdown, Fighting Indians! D. Harris. I hope his dad brought his truck because he's got a lot of touchdowns to put in the back.
Celedonio's pass complete on the play to number 10, DeMarcus Harris, to the house. Indians 41-7, pending point after.
Beautiful throw, great play call there by the offense. Just a great play call. They see that the linebackers are stacked up, ready to blitz. They fake the handoff. Celedonio boots around to the left side and then drops it just over top of the defense to Harris for the touchdown. Braden Dick on for the point after. Kicks a flying saucer. Here's the replay. Drops it right over. I don't think that was it, but that was a good one too.
I think 4 minutes and 40 seconds to somebody's winning the golf cart.
4 minutes, 40 seconds. Vero Beach with a commanding 42-7 lead. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Reliable Septic.
For the Indians, number 24, Braden Dick. Deep to receive.
Pump outs, dumpster rental, and everything you need for your homeowner needs, business needs. 562-4242. Line drive kick here by Braden Dick. Taken in the chest at the 6, 10, 15, up the left side, 20, 25, dragged down from behind at the 20-yard line. We have a flag for that. That'll probably be either a horse collar or face mask. Prior to that, another flag at the 15, which may be an illegal block.
They're blocking the back against the receiving team. We have a personal foul, face mask against the kicking team. Penalties offset, re-kick.
So the penalties will offset, and Vero Beach will re-kick. And I think Braden Dick will probably kick this one into the end zone. That's my prediction.
Getting up on his own, the kick returner number 6, Josh Green. Will kick over and start the play. Once again, kicking off number 24, Braden Dick. Deep to receive number 2, Derek Mays. And number 28, Christian Leary.
So Dick with the re-kick. This one will be just short of the end zone at the 3. 5-10, taking up the left side, 15. Another flag, 20, 25, 30. Far sideline, rushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. We do have another flag on the play. And that's going to be a legal block. And it may be against the same guy. And he's trying to figure it out, talking to the ref and saying, look, ref, trying to block these guys.
But again, that's coming back with a block in the back near the 15.
So that will, the penalty flag is at the 12 or the 17-yard line. And we'll see where they mark it. If that's a 15-yard penalty, that is going to put Olympia dangerously close to their own end zone.
Like a half the distance of the goal line.
So
it'll end up on the 9-yard line. 1st and 10, Olympia.
So that puts Olympia at their 9. 1st and 10. Milton hands the ball off. Ball carrier over the left side, breaks a tackle, and then
on the carry for the Titans,
tackled.
10,
3 crosses the 15 to the 16 is Stevenson. So nice run there by Stevenson. Picks up
tackle on the play, 42,
8 yards. Irving. 2nd and 2.
15,
Irving
16,
with the tackle.
2nd down 2.
And Avion Irving has done some really, really good things for this defense all season long. And the ball carrier, or I'm sorry, the receiver
complete on the play to number 11,
is complete.
Underwood will result
and Underwood was knocked out of bounds, I believe, and then tried to come back in bounds, but I think he was already
42,
whistled down.
And a 1st and 10 Titans, ball now at the 28.
And that's enough for the first down. 1st and 10. Jacob Bell will be in on the defense now for the Fighting Indians. Bell
on the carry,
is tracking the play.
10, Tyson Stevenson.
Stevenson.
Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians.
He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd down 10.
3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Milton drops back, steps up. He's got room to run if he wanted it. I think the ball might have been tipped.
Pass intended on the play for
the guy throws so hard.
3rd and 10. Olympia.
I mean, just really just guns the ball. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Vero Beach pushing the 4-man front. The D-backs are pressing the receivers. Pressure. Milton's on the run. Stops, heaves it down. That's a very dangerous pass. And almost picked off by a very dangerous man.
Milton's pass intended on the play.
Incomplete.
Shane Hooks is incomplete.
4th down. Hooks was the intended receiver.
Defending on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 21, Armand McKenzie.
Trusty
In the punt, number 99.
sets up inside the 40-yard line.
Set to return for the Indians, number 5, Jamar Trusty.
And a nice end-over-end kick here. Trusty signals
Trusty with
for the fair catch
near the
at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Vero Beach, their own 37. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Vero Beach on top, 42-7. Just want to remind you that tonight's broadcast, if you haven't already heard, brought to you by Reliable Septic. We want to thank Bruce and all his team over there at Reliable Septic off 8th Street for supporting our team, his team supporting our team. Thank you, Reliable Septic, for making this game possible on the Vero Beach Football YouTube channel streaming live. Ten seconds on the play clock. Celedonio gets the ball away. All day to throw. And then he heaves one down the sideline. Oh, just tipped at the last minute. What a great defensive play by Olympia. Defender getting a hand in there at the last second.
Incomplete. Well defended on the play by number 24, Brandon Young. Indian 2nd and 10.
B. Young with a great play. Now it looks like Danny Bacon is going to come into the game for Celedonio. And Danny Bacon, who pretty good passing game, but I would say better known for being able to keep the ball and get extra yards himself. This time he hands the ball off. The ball carrier,
number 6, Akeem
Dixon,
near the 45.
up to about the 44-yard line.
Tackle on the play, number 17, Jamari.
Pickup of, let's call it 6.
Kendrick.
3rd down and 4.
Give him a gain of 6. Mark it on the 44. 3rd down, 4 Indians.
Just to give you a little injury update, I think his brother Justice took his sock from him. He stood up and yelled at him a little bit. It's his left foot. He looks like he's all right, though. He's talking to people. He's not in as much pain. He's standing up now by himself, and he's being instructed by AJ to go ahead and take the pads off. So it looks like Jarvis might be done for the evening. Aired out here, looking for Bell. Celedonio's pass thrown very well. The wind looked like it started to swirl. Take that one a little off to the left, to the south. It's blowing north to south.
Incomplete.
And Bell had his fingertips on it. His gloved fingertips. I'm against the gloves, but they all wear them nowadays. And Bell almost had it. Beat the defender by a step. 4th down. Vero Beach keeps the offensive unit on the field. They'll go for it. 4th and 4. Twins to either side. Dix is in the backfield. And a little pooch punt there by Celedonio. Takes an Indian bounce. And the recovery team is down there. And they stop it at the 5. So just an extremely well-executed pooch punt. You never know how it's going to go, but we've practiced it a few times in big games or game situations, and Celedonio's really got the hang of this thing.
Yeah, and what makes that formation great is when there's not a punter back there, they don't send a return guy. They don't know if we're going to go. We're an aggressive team. We might or might not go for it. Nobody back to return. The ball just end over end rolls dead at the 5. I mean, you literally couldn't have planned a better execution of a punt than that. Great job.
Toe, former special teamer here at Vero Beach High School, praising the special teams' tenacity for the Vero Beach Fighting Indians. He's got a good point, though. Milton hands the ball off right up the middle.
On the carry for the Titans,
Met
number 10,
at the
Tyson
7-yard line is Stevens. Pickup of a couple. 2nd and 8.
Tackle on play, Fighting Indians, number 2, David Reese. Looks like he gains 2 on the play, marking the 7-yard line, 2nd down 8.
Quarterback rolling to his right, under pursuit, able to dump it off to the big tight end. And then he's hit, knocked out of bounds. We have a flag on the play. That'll be not sure, I'm guessing, helmet to helmet.
Indians, number 20, Emmanuel Anderson. We have a flag on the play.
E-Man just put a good hit on that receiver, knocked him out of bounds. But they will probably call, and nope, they're going to wave it off. Very good.
Flag off. I think it was shoulder.
Good form, good form.
With the helmet.
Good show. Waved off.
That will be enough for 1st and 10 for Olympia.
Minute to go in the
17-yard
first half, and Karen Watson, the Vero Beach High School Employee of the Year, is with us. Karen, are you enjoying the game so far?
Very much so.
And we've got under a minute to play. Karen, Milton's picked up! Karen Watson, Employee of the Year. And they rip Glanville's helmet off. And Glanville's the one, not the guy with the red helmet or the black hair or red hair. Alan Glanville's the guy with the blonde mohawk, if you haven't noticed. He's also our reliable septic player of the season.
Washington is intercepted by number 31, Alan Glanville.
Coach has given Glanville some words of advice. And Alan Glanville is everywhere. And wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is called against Vero, and Glanville's helmet got ripped off. Coach Jay looks like he's doing some sort of line dancing and making some sort of motion to the referee, and he wants the timeout. He's thrown the headset, and he's on the field. Coach Leonard Jankowski, a man of few words, but those words are powerful. And he wants to speak to the referee. I can almost tell you exactly what they're talking about. So Coach Jay saying, hey, my guy picked off the ball. He got tackled, and they ripped his helmet off. And the referee's saying, yeah, I know. But you guys are winning 42-7. I don't care how much we're winning by. Pulled the guy's helmet off. And you called unsportsmanlike against us. Unsportsmanlike what? Not letting him rip it off quicker? Well, you're welcome. And here we go. You don't see anybody ripping Darth Vader's helmet off, do you? No. Personal foul, Luke Skywalker. And he's his father. Google it.
Going back to play, we have 47 seconds to play in the half. Indians 1st and 10, 32.
All right. So after all the hubbub, 47 seconds to go. Vero Beach picks off the Milton pass. And Vero Beach will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. And Coach Jay will want to score, I'm sure. We've got a flag in the backfield. And Celedonio is eventually dropped
in the backfield
at the 30-yard line.
A flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. They're probably going to call holding against the Fighting Indians.
Holding against the Indians.
And that was the same referee that Coach Jay had
Holding will be 10 yards.
his discussion with.
If it's accepted.
And it'll be a 10-yard penalty.
Indians 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Wow. So this isn't your normal runaway game here. We've got some excitement, and we hope that we're keeping you entertained. 22 seconds to go. Play clock's down to 8, so Vero Beach will have to run a couple plays. Fake it to Dixon. Danny Bacon takes it up the middle. And that's what Danny Bacon does. He's a time killer, a clock killer, and a heartbreaker.
Indians 42, Olympia 7.
That'll be the final play of the first half. Vero Beach on top, 42-7. Jarvis Jones, this little update on him. He's up and walking around. He's taking his pads off. He's limping, but he's able to put weight on it, and that's a great sign. You've seen the logo for the majority of the evening, and you've heard me mention it, Reliable Septic. Coach Jay with another meeting at the 50 with all of the officials this time. Reliable Septic bringing you tonight's broadcast. The Region 2 8A quarterfinal. Vero Beach hosting Olympia. Vero Beach ahead 42-7. Thank you, Reliable Septic and Bruce McCullers, for stepping up to the plate and supporting the team and getting us on for the live stream. We've got hundreds of people watching and thousands that view the night of or day after. So we want to make sure that everybody stays in touch and is able to watch Fighting Indians football if they are unable to attend the game. We know we have a lot of people at Olympia also watching tonight's broadcast. Well, thank you for tuning in as well. Reliable Septic, their team bringing the game and our team to you. Stay tuned. We've got the Vero Beach High School Marching Band.
By the way, for the band, this was
getting ready to perform.
Represents their 38th consecutive superior rating at the Bandmasters competition.
The leaders of the pack, Paige Howe, Brandon Putsky. And then right after the band performs, I think they're going to give away that golf cart. So that is going to be pretty awesome. So stay tuned. Check things out. Greg Ahrens manning the sidelines like only a man like Greg Ahrens can. It's incredible. It's a pillar of the community, much like people that we've mentioned several times. One Mr. Jason Keeler, Little Hiawatha, Jeffrey Allen Goff. Shout out also to Donnie's Bush, coming in 14th place in the men's softball league. Congratulations, Donnie's Bush. All right, here we go with the band. Enjoy the show. It's going to be a great one as always, and then I believe they're going to give away that golf cart at halftime as well. So if you're watching, you may be a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up the sideline is your Vero Beach High School Fighting Indians Marching Band. This year's halftime show is entitled Radiant Voices. Tonight, the show will feature originally composed music and the music of Percy Granger's Lincolnshire Posy and Aaron Copeland's Simple Gifts. And now, please welcome drum majors Mary McGrath, Colin Rhodes, and Michaela Tupek. Ladies and gentlemen, radiant voices. The Fighting Indians band captain is Aspen Herman. Lieutenants Jarrett Lamoth and Lance Lunsford. Director of the Fighting Indians band, Mr. Paige Howell. Associate Director, Mr. Brandon Pudsky. Percussion Director, Mr. Daniel Greenwood. Color Guard instructors, Amy Russell and Rebecca Turner. Additional support for the Fighting Indians band provided by Miss Amy Coons, Mrs. Andorra Dage, Mr. Oscar Escobar, Mrs. Joan Pelosa, Mr. David Harrow, and Mr. Joe Lorino. Ladies and gentlemen, 2017 Fighting Indians Marching Band. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the west end zone is the golf cart. In the driver's seat right now is Angie Leota. She's going to motor that bad boy out to the midfield line, and then Miss Lorraine Everall is going to choose the lucky ticket. Yeah, I'm talking like it could be my night. What I don't like is you don't have to be present to win. What's up with that? I kind of thought if you weren't present, it was mine. Golf Carts of Vero Beach, we thank you. Buckaloo family, we thank you. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, 2017 lucky ticket winner is Rick Clipstein. Rick Clipstein, wherever you are, you need to hustle down to the field and get that golf cart home.
All right, I don't know. With this music, I don't know if I'm going to relax at halftime or get whacked. All right, we're back. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show. And
got our guy making his way towards the midfield line. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Clipstein, winner of the 2017 golf.
My man Rick trying to figure out the intricacies to the golf cart here. My advice would be take it ace, Jethro. Well, off he goes. He looks like he's got the hang of it. He's at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Golf carts of Vero Beach.
The opening kick. Therefore, they'll be kicking off to start the second half.
Classic.
Perfect timing. Works out every once in a while.
Even
Beautiful.
in the playoffs, with a 35-point lead at the half, we will have a running clock in the second half.
It's classic. All right. Thank you for sticking with us. 42-7. We ended with some fireworks. And hopefully we start the same way. Spoke to the coaches. They said that they are going to start making some substitutions, and they've already, believe it or not, started putting together their game plan. I'm not sure what the scores are or who we're going to face. We're going to see if we can get some information and some updates for you. And those updates will be brought to you by you know who. Reliable Septic of Vero Beach. Thank you, Reliable Septic. Man, what a great prize that was. I think it was like, what, a $10, who knows how many you bought, but $10 ticket in the raffle or the giveaway or whatever the politically correct term is these days.
Golf and Tennis Club, 12:30 shotgun start, December.
But a great
still have plenty of time to sign up.
Prize there. Beautiful golf cart.
High School Fighting Indians Baseball, or their website at www.vbhsbaseball.com.
Love to see one in Palm Beach Atlantic blue and silver.
Still available. If you don't have
Mr. Barclay, if you're listening.
Coach Ray Hall or Mike Jurgen will hook you up. Ray Hall and the boys need your support.
So Vero Beach,
baseball program
very solid this first half, offensively and defensively.
Great course.
A couple of injuries for Vero Beach, all of them significant, but we want to just keep an update on Jarvis Jones, who's a big part, literally, of that offensive line. The clock's been set. Both teams are out of the locker rooms. The golf cart has been given away. Glad to see the majority of the fans have stuck around. And Jarvis was out on the field. He's got his pads off, but he still has his pants on. He's limping a little bit, but if it was something serious, he wouldn't be out walking around on it, I can tell you that. AJ would have him duct taped and iced down on the sideline.
Jarvis Jones. Board on the street, he's going to be ready for next week. Kicking off for the Fighting Indians, number 24, Braden Dick. Deep to receive for Olympia, number 6, Josh Green. And number 28, Christian Leary.
Vero Beach received the kickoff to start the game, so Olympia will receive the kickoff to start the second half. So Dick gets a hold of that one. Almost picks the ref off.
Kick into the end zone, comes out to the 20.
Touchback.
10 Titans.
1st and 10 Titans from their own 20-yard line.
Starting quarterback, second half, number 7, Joe Milton.
Pass thrown, incomplete. Milton put some pepper on that one.
Play for number 2, Derek Mays.
So that might be the game plan.
On the play,
come out firing
Glanville.
against the Vero Beach secondary. Let's try and catch them on their heels. I'm not sure exactly what the Olympia coach, Kyle Hayes, would have to say to his team, but they're a winning team.
2nd and 10. Olympia.
And he'll know what to say. 2nd down and 10, ball's at the 20-yard line. Vero Beach on top, 42-7. Handoff, left side. Ball carrier stays on his feet.
10, Tyson Stevenson.
Stevenson, another carry.
Tackle on the play, number 90, Ryan McDonough.
McDonough makes a stop for Vero Beach.
Gain of
Pickup of 3, 3rd and 3. I'm sorry, 3rd and 7. Milton rolls to his right and completes the pass to the near sideline at the 30-yard line before he is
complete on the play,
bumped
number 3, Marlon Washington.
out of bounds. Washington with another catch.
First and 10, Olympia. Tackle on the play for the Indians, number 20, Emmanuel Anderson. They're working right at the 30-yard line. That's a first down.
Spectrum Sports, the official television partner of the FHSAA, is your home for high school sports. For expanded coverage of high school athletics and highlights from your favorite high school teams, visit myspectrumsports.com. Milton on the keeper.
There's a flag on the play. On the carry on that play was number 7, Joe Milton. He's out
and then
near the 40.
Milton down at the 40, and then a flag probably going to go against the Fighting Indians if it came out of, yes.
A block in the back against the offense.
Oh, okay. Block in the back. Block in the back, the offense. And that'll back him up 10, and that was a nice run by Milton, but
the original line of
negated by the penalty.
1st and 10, Olympia.
So 1st and 10 from the 30. Milton to the flat. Receiver breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and then bumped out of bounds at the marker.
Milton's pass and complete on the play to number 3.
About a yard short.
He's near a first down.
Washington with another catch.
Short.
About a yard short.
The play, Fighting Indians, number 7,
2nd and 1.
Andre Johnson. They're marking him at the 39 to bring up 2nd down and 1.
Trips to our side, single receiver to the far side. Milton hands it off to the ball, the up man in the backfield, and he breaks tackle across the 50 and into Fighting Indian territory. Stevenson takes the ball out to the Vero Beach 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Titans.
.44-yard line.
So our opponent, whether it be Gateway or Riverview, it looks like it's going to be Riverview. Middle toe giving me the score. Ryan Heiser, an alum here at Vero Beach and former football player. Riverview on top of Gateway, 47-8.
Play number 1, Jacob Bell.
So similar scoring for our soon-to-be opponent, hopefully, if things keep going Vero Beach's way.
6, 2nd down 4.
Pick up a 5, 2nd and 5 for the Titans, and they're on a drive. Whistle on the play.
Flag on the play.
Legal procedure, I think, against the Titans. It is.
Start offense. It'll cost them 5. Remain 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
2nd and 4 becomes 2nd and 9. Ball now on the 43.
The FHSAA is now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Tweet us, like us, and tag us on your social media platforms by searching FHSAA.
Milton's pass.
Keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics, the state of Florida, the best. Be a fan of it all by following us on social media at FHS AA.
21, Armand McKenzie.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 10. Receiver slow to get out. Milton's waiting for him to get out there. He's rolling to his right. He has a blocker out in front. He guns it over to the 30-yard line. Caught. 25. Stutter step across the 20. And then out of bounds.
To number 12, Shane Hooks. Will be another first down.
And they'll mark it right at the 20-yard line. And there's something going on the Vero Beach sideline. It looked like one of the players. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it looks like. One of the players for the Titans went over to the Vero Beach sideline, bumped into Coach Jay or one of the coaches, and then fell backwards. Like, you know, he flopped is what he did. Trying to draw a flag.
Let me get to it.
For some sort of a push there from the Vero Beach sideline. Referees are wise to that one and didn't throw the flag, but geez, this is something else. Just want to let everyone know that flop was brought to you by Reliable Septic. Reliable Septic, their local team serving our local team.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
My personal experience with them has been incredible.
2017 varsity cheerleaders.
Same day service came. I called. They came to my house. Had a serious problem with the septic tank. Came out, took care of it. Affordable price. Knew exactly what they were doing. A one-time deal. Many times, call people out to your house. They tell you what the problem is. They attempt to solve that problem. Then you're on the phone with them a couple hours later, telling them that wasn't it.
Suzanne Kelly.
Reliable Septic gets it right the first time.
Megan Kent. The coolest kid in school, Abby Lamb.
Make sure you support them. They're supporting us.
Kelsey Ramey.
Reliable Septic of Vero Beach.
Addison Rich. Michaela Sylvie. Addison Teskey. Zoe Tomberg. Gracie Welton. And Kaiser Wetmiller. Ladies and gentlemen, 2017.
Well, that was a water break. We have a running clock, so 5:35 to go in the third. This one's picked off. Milton throws another one to a Fighting Indian defender. We have a flag on the play again.
Pass is intercepted.
That's not going to negate the INT.
Intercepted on the play by number 7, Andre Johnson.
And that's Andre, the Giant Johnson, with another pick. And Andre has been a great addition to the Fighting Indians defense.
Foul against Olympia.
Personal foul against Olympia, so we'll tack on another 15.
We'll have it 1st and 10. Cheerleaders want to thank the sponsors who are paying for all the stuff that are thrown into the stands after every touchdown. First Class Greener Grass Irrigation, Ariel Elite All-Stars, Tommy's Transmission, Perfect Sticks, and Mitts, Nuttall, UL, and Graham. Thank you. Indians 1st and 10, 37-yard line.
Coach Zaluki wanted me to pass this message along. Hello to Kelsey, Kirby, and Grice. Your granddad is doing a great job coaching. He's thinking about you because we're winning 42-7. No, he thinks about you all the time. I'm kidding.
Now quarterbacking for the Indians, number 18, Daniel.
And hand the ball off! And this time the ball carrier is hit hard.
That was the
and
conclusion.
Olympia is celebrating the tackle. So
carry for the Fighting Indians, Donovan
it's the little things.
27.
And Gilchrist was hit hard on the handoff.
Was number 45, Damian Felix.
And Felix, well,
Indians lose 2 on the play, mark it on the 35, 2nd down. 12.
We'll be Felixing that one in the morning. Ouch. Hope he's okay. He's coming off the sideline. He's jogging off, so that's a good sign. He's all right. Kid's been tough all season. Bacon. One hops it.
Bacon's
incomplete.
On the play. For number 9.
I love that. I love one of my favorite things
3rd and 12.
in professional sports, or any sport for that matter, is when the ball has obviously been dead for, say, 4 or 5 minutes, and one of the opposing players grabs it and runs it into the end zone. That, to me, is just sportsmanship and sports knowledge at its finest. Incredible display. What? No touchdown? Can't believe it. 3rd down and 11 for Olympia. After that fake touchdown, they still trail. And Vero Beach is in a 3rd and 11 situation with Bacon at the QB. Bacon, he's got pressure, and he is sacked and brought down at the 25-yard line. Looks like the punt team will hit the field for the Fighting Indians.
Indians lose a couple more yards. Bring up a 4th down, ball on the 20.
We're at 2 minutes to go in the 3rd.
4th down, 19.
Braden Dick getting loose. Sets up at the 15. Low snap. He's able to handle it and get away a nice punt. It's going to bounce inside the 40 and then take a Fighting Indians bounce all the way across the 20. I wouldn't touch it. Just let it. They touched it. And it's down at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Titans from their own 20-yard line. The latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds of the 2017 FHSAA Football Championships. Visit FHSAA.org, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.org. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of Florida High School Athletic Association. Pick up a 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Titans. Half a minute left in the 3rd. Handoff, left side. Ball carrier on his feet, crosses the 1st down marker.
On the carry, number 16, D'Angelo Edgerton.
Edgerton on the carry.
Tackle on
for the
play
Titans.
Indian. Number 94, Michael Stewart. Result of the play is going to bring up a 1st
Stewart
and 10
makes the tackle for the Fighting Indians.
1-yard line. As the 3rd quarter comes to a close after 3 in the Citrus Bowl, 42-7 Indians.
The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA football championships possible. Team IP, one of my papers just blew over the railing. It's funny. It's funny to my wife and Karen Watson, Employee of the Year, but not so funny to me.
Outside
where was I?
Brew House on Route 60 and 43rd Avenue. There'll be a bake
Thank
sale, all kinds of great items, hot
Team IP.
drinks, raffle tickets.
Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA. Gatorade, Win From Within, Main Light Events, the official photo company of the FHSAA. Ball 4, the official supplier of championship rings. Spectrum Sports, the official television partner of the FHSAA. NFHS Network, the official online streaming partner of Max Preps. Official scores and statistics of the FHSAA. GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA. And Wilson. Let's see, Olympia out to the 40-yard line is done.
Tackle on the play for the Fighting Indians, number 20, Emmanuel Anderson.
And E-Man
mark him at the
shoves him out of bounds.
Give him a gain of 7.
at the 39, second down and 2. Thanks again, Reliable Septic, for making tonight's game possible. And thank you for tuning in, staying with us for the first playoff game of several to come your way.
And have another first down for the Titans.
Titans pick up another first.
Tackle on the Fighting Indians, number 7, Andre Johnson. Ball at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10, Olympia.
Milton completes another pass, far sideline. Corralled at the 35.
Jordan Underwood.
Is Underwood.
And that'll be another
not before
for the Titans.
The Titans pick up a first down. 1st and 10 Titans.
Fighting Indians, number
Balls
21, Armand McKenzie.
at the Indian 34.
Marking at the Indians.
Vero Beach
34-yard
making
line,
some
10 Titans.
substitutions. Getting some fresh legs out there. Some opportunity to play some playoff football. Ball carrier cut down at the 30-yard line. Pick up of 4.
For the Titans.
Stevenson, 2nd and 6.
Tackle on the play, number 52, Cal Leota.
Football fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2017 Florida High School Football State Championship games hosted by the Central Florida Sports Commission and the City of Orlando. The intense action takes place at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, December 7th through the 9th.
Olympia.
Tickets start as low as $12. Come out and watch the best in Florida high school football play. Visit the FHSAA website at fhsaa.org for more information. And hopefully we'll be broadcasting from Camping World Stadium for the championship. But we still have
number 10, Tyson Stevens,
several games to win.
15-yard line. Tackle on the play, number 94, Michael Stewart. They're going to mark him down at the Indians 13. Give him a gain of 6, second down 4. On the carry, number 10, Tyson Stevenson down near
Stevenson, another carry, and inching their way to the goal line.
1st and goal.
1st and goal, Titans.
Tackle on the play, Fighting Indians, number 52, Cal Leota. They're going to put him at the 6, called 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Ball carrier met at the line of scrimmage that time.
Stevenson for a short gain. Tackle for the Fighting Indians.
Stevenson stopped after he crosses the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal.
On the carry for Olympia, number 10, Tyson Stevenson. He's down near the goal line, but I think he's going to be stopped at around the
Stevenson, a couple yards short of the goal, 3rd and goal.
Tackle on the play, number 96, A.J. Ross. We're marking down at the 1, call it 3rd down and goal.
And Olympia is in for the score.
Number 1, Garrett Dellin for Olympia.
Touchdown, Garrett Vellen, number 1 for Olympia. Bad snap. And then the holder is tackled. You don't get much extra time.
With 6:19, 18.
Extra point is no good.
15 seconds to play in the game.
42
13
to 13. I think the holder was watching the distraction cat. I wanted to talk to you about the defense. They did a great job tonight. Andre Johnson, 50 solo tackles, 101 total tackles before tonight's game. E-Man, 46 solo tackles, 69 total tackles. Reese led the team with 10.5 sacks coming into tonight. Cam Hicks had 6.5 sacks, had one tonight, 7.5 sacks now for Cam Hicks.
D for the Indians, number 5,
Glanville, the reliable septic player of the season. Line drive kick, and it's fielded nicely by the Fighting Indians. That was a shot to the head, but we won't see a flag on that one.
Return for the Fighting Indians, number 10,
that was D. Harris.
Over the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 0.
Who fielded it well. And D. Harris has had a very good game. I'd say he's close to 800 yards on the season after tonight. Vero Beach will bring in
They called the 38-yard line, 1st and 10
some fresh players and give them a taste of some playoff experience. Five minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game. It looks like the defense jumped.
Flag on the play. Dead ball. Offside defense. There'll be a 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down. Ball on the 43-ish yard line.
Offsides
1st and 5 Indians.
Is the call against the defense. 1st and 5. Gilchrist, who came out earlier after the hit when he was carrying the football, looks like he's okay. He's back out there, so that's good to see. He's been a solid player for Vero Beach. Whenever he's had an opportunity, he's done a great job. It's going to be a delay of game against Vero Beach.
Dead ball. Delay game offense. We'll go back to the original.
Delay a game against the Fighting Indians. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. Salute all of our veterans. So I'm not sure if you're attending a Veterans Day ceremony. Bacon. Nice running. We talked about that. Danny Bacon.
Number 18, Daniel Bacon. I believe he has the
Danny Bacon, not a veteran.
Run out of bounds on the play.
Tomorrow, if you're attending a Veterans Day celebration,
1st and 10.
or just putting up the flag at your house, or just thinking about veterans who served our country.
We have a personal foul, dead ball personal foul against Olympia. That's an attack on 15 at the end of the run.
Want to recognize our veterans and salute them and say thank you for all you've done to
1st and 10 0.
allow some less than entertaining personality like myself on the air. I owe it all to you, the veterans. I'm not blaming you. I'm saying thank you. So anyway, happy Veterans Day for tomorrow. My father, a Korean War veteran, and my father-in-law, a Vietnam War veteran. And that ball pops out, and
looks like Hero falls on it.
I think they're going to have to get a new ball in there. Vero Beach recovers. Let's just hope the ball does the same. 2nd down and 5. Fake the handoff. Olympia bid on the fake handoff. That's Bacon. Now, this is what Bacon, this is his niche. This is what he's great at. And Coach Jay recognizes this. They had him at quarterback, I think, when he was a freshman, maybe even up to the JV level, and then moved him to defensive back. Circumstances unforeseen. He ends up being the number 2 quarterback, and he's just a clock killer. Incredible. They bring him in. He takes good care of the ball. He doesn't try to throw, nor do we need 40-yard touchdown passes, but he just grinds it out and takes good care of the ball, and with his feet picks up first downs.
Bacon stopped in the backfield.
Still on his feet. They finally drag him down and fall on him. No flag. We're under a minute to play, and Bacon is, quietly and precisely killed this clock. And Olympia, obviously not anxious to hit the road, calls a timeout with 1:12 to go, trailing 42-13. You can see the logo. Reliable Septic, our game sponsor for this evening. Thank you very much, Bruce McCullers and your team, for supporting our team here, Vero Beach Fighting Indians football. Thanks to them, we are able to bring you the game streaming live tonight on YouTube. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring you next week's game against Riverview. Will we be home for that one, Toe? We'll be home for that one. So we'll be home for the game against Riverview. And if you can't make it to the game, hopefully you'll be able to tune in and watch us.
Indians, 4th down, 4.
Riverview stops the clock with 1:02. And Vero Beach has a 4th and 4. Play clock hasn't started yet. Referees are discussing something. It's coming over to talk to Jay. And they're talking to one of the sideline reporters, I think for Christian FM. And Paul Tipton and those guys, Gary Paris, they do a tremendous job. And so I think they've squared things away, and the clock continues to run. Vero Beach will take up as much of the clock as they can, and we still have an issue. I'm not sure what's going on. The referee seems to be talking to Christian FM reporter for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Okay. We're at 1:10.
4th down and 4. Ball on
and the play clock has been reset and now counts down. It's down to 14 seconds. Danny Bacon is going to take it home for Vero Beach, and the referees are blowing the whistle again for some reason. And they are talking to the, I guess, timekeeper, and asking the timekeeper to reset the clock to 1:12 and not to run the clock, it looks like, until the ball is snapped. Okay. Nice little screen pass there.
Bacon pass.
Not a first down. And the referee signals to stop the clock. And timeout.
Bacon's pass complete on the play.
Timeout for
He'll be tackled in the backfield and now result in a
Olympia. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
Titans.
I think maybe they started the clock after the timeout and they shouldn't have. Maybe we are not in a running clock situation. I always thought we were. Maybe it's different. I'm not exactly sure, but hey, they need a smarter guy than me to figure it out. That's for sure. Completion was from Bacon, was caught by number 89, Ben Jurgen. Ben Jurgen, you may remember, caught one of the kickoffs from Sebastian last week. Picked up probably a yard on the return, and then here tonight just caught that screen pass for not a first down. Pass is complete.
Complete on the play, number 3, Marlon Washington.
Under a minute. Washington.
It'll be a 1st and 10.
Talked about him
at the 46.
Quite a bit this evening.
Tackle on the play, 31, Alan Glanville. 1st and 10.
Glanville, our reliable septic player of the season, makes that tackle. A little bit of pressure. They complete the pass, and then the receivers upended.
Complete on the play, number 12, Shane Hooks. Once again, another first down for the Titans.
Hooks
the
makes the catch.
35-yard line. 37.
They are at the
tackle on the play, number 1.
Vero Beach 37. High snap, quarterback handles it, rolling to his left, under pressure, steps up, throws over the middle, complete. Nice move there by the receiver. He spins, but then lunges forward to the 15.
Number 3, Marlon Washington.
And Olympia takes another timeout. Now, unless this touchdown is worth 29 points, the game will be over.
Number 41, Eric Brown.
If they score.
With 2.7 seconds to play in the game, it'll be 1st and 10, Olympia, near the Indians' 15.
Is the logo up? Thank you to Bruce McCullers and Reliable Septic sponsoring tonight's contest. If you see Bruce, let him know that you've heard his name several times. You've heard Reliable Septic several times, too much almost. And thank him for supporting Fighting Indians football. We're lucky to have him on as a sponsor. Local company supporting your local team, Vero Beach Fighting Indians playoff football. Streaming live on the Vero Beach Football YouTube channel. We'll be doing it again next week, hopefully, as we host Riverview. Last play. And I'm not sure what they're going to call here. Looked like the offensive lineman got up.
Flag on the play. Got dead ball. False start offense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
False start against
first down.
The offense. And
21-yard line.
Backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Ball's at the 20-yard line. Quarterback drops back. He's got pressure. He throws, looking for the corner of the end zone. And it looks like it's caught for a touchdown.
And that was the fine catch there.
Great catch. One-handed catch.
Number 12, Shane Hooks, for a touchdown.
I'm going to take out my paperwork and give you that kid's name. Shane Hooks with a great one-handed catch. It was worth it.
And that's your ball game. Final score, Indians 42.
Vero Beach 42, Olympia
next Friday night
19.
Sarasota Riverview.
So we will not be traveling 3 hours to the West Coast. Thank you very much, like we normally do. They'll be coming to us. And I know I was critical of this point system, but it's working out in our favor. Vero Beach defeating Olympia 42-19, and then Vero Beach will host Riverview Friday night. for the second playoff game. So, saw some pretty good things from the Fighting Indians tonight, all facets of the game. Vero Beach came out, handled their business, and really a stunner as far as the offense and defense goes.
Yeah, I mean, you really couldn't ask for a better first half of football, other than maybe towards the end when some of the flags came in. But, I mean, the offense, they could do no wrong. It got to the point where, I mean, Coach Jay was pulling stuff out of the playbook that you just put on film for other teams. The razzle-dazzle play. I mean, it was just a fun night to be a Fighting Indian. Great defense and great offense. And they had some special guys on their team, but they got shut down by our defense.
Jason Ground from the turret, doing a great job with the graphics and the switching and doing everything, able to bring you the YouTube live stream. Jay, I know you got to pay attention to 75 different things down there to make the YouTube thing work, and all the graphics at the field and the Jumbotron and everything else. But I know you love football, so you got some of the game. What did you think about the performance tonight? Fairly flawless from the Fighting Indians standpoint.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to complain about when it comes to Vero tonight. I mean, it got a little chippy, and I think watching Coach Jay lose his mind was one of the more entertaining things, honestly. I mean, because it wasn't a very competitive game, but it wasn't like Vero was kind of getting lazy in the fact there wasn't a lot of competition down there. I mean, they looked great tonight. I mean, I think Heiser said it pretty well, but like that's just a solid. I mean, they didn't really do anything in the second half. That was, but that whole first half was one of the cleanest couple quarters of Vero Beach football I think I've maybe seen since we've been doing this. Just
been a while.
Yeah, we've been doing it a long time. I get these Facebook, hey, remember this? I'm like, I was so young and handsome back then.
Right, makes one of us. So Vero Beach will host Riverview. We don't know too much about them other than they did put up quite a bit of points on their team, the team they faced this evening. And so able to score points. That's one thing I noticed about this team. Really didn't have that many touchdowns, rushing and passing touchdowns coming into tonight's game. I think we doubled them up on touchdowns. Had at least 10 more touchdowns than they did 15 more coming into tonight's game. And with this type of a quarterback that's been talked about, he's got a very strong arm. But a lot of times the offensive line, the protection broke down, and we were able to pressure him, and then he was able to make some mistakes, and we capitalized on those mistakes. This team coming in Friday night, really don't know much about them, but the fact that they were able to put up some points against the team they faced, and as you get deeper and deeper into the playoffs, you're facing deeper and deeper competition.
This is going to be the hardest team we've played all year. There's no question about it. Riverview scores a lot of points. I went back and just started looking through some of their past games, teams that they knocked off with seemingly very little effort. This is going to be the biggest challenge our defense has faced all year. There's no question about that. I mean, when you look at the scores of their regular season games, it looks like you're looking at Vero's scores. I mean, it's
right.
Just huge lopsided victories, and then there was one or two where. I don't know. Maybe they're just testing some stuff out. It wasn't a very high-scoring game, just a defensive struggle. Everything else is just lighting it up. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. It's possible that just turns into like a shootout or something. I think Vero's number ones when it comes to defense. You're talking about Osceola. Who do we play today?
Olympia,
thank you.
You're welcome.
You're talking about their defense, and once we had our number twos in that second half, you got to see the speed that's on their defense. Those are fast kids, and they were able. They knew what was going on. They knew what we were going to do, and it's just our number ones. It just shut them down. I mean, it made their defense look like. It made their defense look like our. Oh my God!
Their offense, our defense made them look like.
Oh my God!
Our defense made their offense look like. You go.
Our offensive line is very good, and it just left their defense pretty much incapable of doing much of anything. 60-15.
Yeah, 60 to.
The latest update.
Ryan Miller, the wounded koala bear, just told us that Riverview's put up 60 points tonight. So maybe they're sending us a message they've got to put some gas in the tank to get over here 3 hours. Thank goodness that's not us. So that's definitely a positive.
Having the home field advantage, all those amazing sound effects that I play during the game, I think that's really what's going to put Vero.
Put us over the top.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say enough good things about our third down sounders, right? Our fourth down air raid siren. I mean, that's been carrying Vero all season long, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
The Death Star March.
The Imperial. What is it, the Imperial March? What is that?
Imperial March, right.
Just tonight we realized our own band plays it. I had no idea.
Once again, Vero Beach finishes out their first playoff game, 42-19. We'll be back next week here, Billy Livings Field at the Citrus Bowl, bringing you all the action, live streaming on YouTube, hopefully. Thank you very much, Reliable Septic of Vero Beach, for being able to step up and help us put this game on TV for you, or live stream for you this week, and hopefully we'll be able to do the same thing next week going forward into the playoffs. I'm Todd Wood.
I'm Jason Ground.
Ryan Miller.
Karen Watson. Jay Wood.
Harry Wood.
And for Chris Big Toe Heiser and Little Pinky Toe Josie Heiser, I'm Todd Wood. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week right here, Billy Livings Field at the Citrus Bowl, or the Vero Beach Football YouTube channel. Good night, and have a great Veterans Day tomorrow.